Ladies and gentlemen, Alice, and we sit here today still waiting on the postman to bring my models that I ordered that are off the planet. I don't know where they're at, but anyway, another topic. I get one question a lot, and that is, Mr. Hare, where can I get such kit that I'm working on? And the 3D print kits that I have been building for basically the last year. I know a lot of people don't have Facebook. Facebook kind of where you need to go, and that is the Onaka Trading Group. There's really no website or anything of that nature to get it, but the Onaka Trading Group, and you need to find Joe, and he will hook you up and answer all your questions, because I don't know how much they run, and anyway, I'm just building and showing them off. So, Alice. One thing about Alice, I had to put just a little bit of primer on, just so we can see what she looks like. And I was talking to a gentleman yesterday. He said he got the same kit and he blew it up bigger, which I could see her in a bigger scale. But anyway, she's basically one. Now, don't hold me to it. About 1/12, maybe a little bit bigger. But anyway, I think she's pretty darn slick. I have one complaint with the kit. The neck fit really good, and I've already snapped her neck off, because I mean it was tight, and it just barely did that and knocked it completely off, which I had to repin it and glue it back in. My one complaint's her legs. Right here, they're actually the peg itself is too big, and again, try not to be sexual reference here, but basically there's your peg, female fitting, and the peg on one leg. Try to get it in, and there's just too much. You have to sand the edges, and basically these are, if I keep sanding and sanding and sanding, it wasn't going to really solve anything. I really needed to whack them off to get them flush. So what I did, though, is I went ahead and pushed them in as far as I could, and basically just super glued them in. That way they are sturdy. They are really strong. That way they still have the connecting points. So one thing I did do is I filled the joint just to fill in the gap. Like with expanding foam, you'd fill a gap before you fill it. I used tulip on there, just filled it in and just basically bulk up the hole, the gap there. Then I will go back in once that dries with AV's epoxy sculpt and resculpt her, make her I want to say knee flush with her rest of her body. So anyway, there is that. About the only thing I really complaint I have with that, that did not fit right. And one other thing, and that is her derriere, if you will. These need to either be bigger, I was going to say gape, but I shouldn't say that, or these need to be smaller, the male fittings there, because I can get one side in, but I can't get the other side. And I don't know if it's me holding my mouth right. I can't. I'm afraid I am going to break it. It's just uneven. All it is. You might be able to see it. Right. Oh, come on now. About like that. You can see the gap there to go in her derriere. Just will not go in. I think it needs to be over just a little bit. So I'm either going to, one or two things. I'm either going to whack one of these off and just have the one that fits hold her in, because she somewhat sits, but I can't tell without the other mounting bracket. Or I may just whack them off and we'll just put some magnets on and she will just sit all magnetically. But anyway, we'll jump that bridge once we get there. There's the Cheshire Cat. I think he's pretty detailed. A little bit on his tail there, which the growing mounts Had to sand him off, but other than that, he's pretty clean. I want to spray the mushroom and see if I got to clean up any of that. There's little, I want to say pinpricks like you see on the bottom here. They are on the bottom of the mushroom, which I'm going to leave. Just too much sanding, I think. But anyway, you're not going to see it once it's set, on the table. And there's two parts. I have no idea where they go. And that would be these two little things. I have no idea where they go. I've tried looking everywhere for the little mounting brackets. There should be a hole somewhere, a square hole for these to fit. And I do not know where they go. So anyway, we'll try to figure that out. But the Onaka Trading Group, find Joe there and he will hook you up on Alice. Anyway, that's what I got going on today. We are working on Alice, at least filling in some gaps. And my next thing to do on her is I want to get her legs filled, and then I'm basically going to shoot her in a coat of primer all over. I mean all over, so then I can take a really good look and make sure that I got everything that needs to be took care of. But anyway, that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for next exciting episode.